been a good day. It's been a good day. I've been drinking and eating and sleeping, and I rarely ever get a day off other than Saturday, the weekly Sabbath. But today my body said, "You're done. Just lay in bed, just relax." And I feel good. I really feel good. Just waking up. So there's this guy named Scars on TikTok. I have a TikTok, but I don't watch TikTokers. I watch work from home videos because I like to transition into that. That's all I watch on TikTok, and the occasional cooking video. So I don't know any of these TikTok personalities. I'm not looking for them, and I don't care. So this guy is literally streaming a video. He's popular, the black guy in the middle, and he's got a black girlfriend. And from what Child Time Pod is saying, she regularly hits on this guy and whatnot. And she hit him. I don't know where, because they're not going to show it on YouTube. Of course not. YouTube will delete the video. And she goes outside and she breaks his back car window, and then if I heard it correctly, she called the cops on him, and he was arrested, and they did release him. And sad to say, this young man is probably caught in this cycle where he thinks that this is normal, and this is something that is never discussed in the so-called black community, of how violence coming from them towards us is normalized. They think it's acceptable. I am not saying all in the whole domestic violence debate or DV debate. Remember how it's always, it's always visualized as the man doing something to the woman, but there are women out here that hit men, and a lot of these black, I already told you, I had a black girlfriend 15 years ago, and she was 10 years younger than me, and it was going good for a minute, and she hit me. She smacked me in the face one time, and that was her one and only time, because I broke up with her instantly, just because I was looking at somebody on the side of the road that I work with. She smacked me in my face, and she was shocked that I actually dumped her and whatnot. I don't play with that. You don't put your hands on me. I don't put my hands on you. And even this young man is saying how she's a big black woman, and all. I like, is a lot of you young males, you are trained to think that this is normal. You are trained to think that this is what black love is. Maybe you saw your mother hitting on your father, hitting on her boyfriends, and you think, well, this is what they do. No, sir. They are not supposed to be putting their hands on us. We are not supposed to be putting our hands on them. This should never be normalized in any way, shape, or form. And I'm tired of this brother. He said this has happened many, many, many times before. So you've already been arrested once, at least once, that anybody knows or whatever. It's time for you to leave this alone. It's time for this guy to leave this alone. You got to get arrested behind this woman? And you mean to tell me that you're still with her? You're still dealing with her? Why? Right? Why? Sad to say, this person may wind up being sent to the upper room. There's been plenty of videos. Plenty. I remember this guy, I don't like him, won't mention his name, but he showed a lot of these videos with a lot of these Keishas sending these young brothers to their girlfriends, getting mad at him and running him over with a car. I'll say his name, Sotomayor. I remember when I used to watch him. Right? Don't watch him anymore. This brother bought this Valentine's gift for his girlfriend. I remember that. That's an older video. And she said it was cheap. Like it's just a cheap gift. Like this is only $20. You buy me this cheap ass gift. And they got into some yelling argument and whatever. And he tried to leave the house, and she ran him over with her car, killed him. You know, and I mean, these stories are real, man. But it's too many men take this as well. It's normal in black. Violence should never be normalized. Never. These men who their women will get up 0 to 60 and slap them in the face and punch them in the face, and then they'll turn around and say, if you hit me back, I'll get my father to hit you. If you get me back, I'll get my brothers to hit you. These are the games that they play. And I be looking at some of these dudes like, you think this is normal? You think this is normal? Right? It's almost like, to me, it's like living with a vicious dog. You think this is normal, that you have a dog and 1 minute the dog is okay and then the next minute the dog is chewing on your arm? And would you still keep the dog in your house? Like, well, that's my dog. But this dog is vicious, right? I don't understand how some of these brothers put up with this nonsense. I really don't, man. I really don't. It's insane. I hope y'all wake up.